come to Bronwyn on this as well. And actually, Bronwyn, I'll ask you, how is it that if everybody has agreed that we want better outcomes for Indigenous Australians, nobody questions that, how is it that changing a name is going to achieve that?
It doesn't. And let me ask you this question. An image that will never leave my mind is the one that was on the front page of the paper of an Aboriginal woman outside Alice Springs who had moved there so she could have dialysis treatment. She was living with 6 children on a slab of concrete. Now, where were the elders? Where were the members of the Land Council who have millions of dollars in the bank? Where were they to help this Aboriginal woman? She was absolutely bereft, and nobody from her own linkages with land councils, with the money provided, none of it was used to come to her aid. There's nothing disadvantaged, Stephen, about Linda Burney. There's nothing disadvantaged about Marcia Langton or Megan Davis. There's nothing disadvantaged about Nell Pearson, but there is a hell of a lot wrong with a woman who's living on a slab of concrete with 6 children to get dialysis for her health care. Now, they're the people who need helping. It's not all Aboriginal people at all, or all people of Aboriginal heritage. We have people who have no Aboriginal heritage, who are equally disadvantaged, who are living in cars, mothers with children living in cars with nowhere to live and no money for food. We have to provide where there's a need. And this whole referendum, this whole treaty question, it is just breaking up the Australian nation and teaching children to be afraid and honestly losing faith in their own country. There is no pride being taught in our own country. We have built a fantastic country. It doesn't matter where we came from. We all came from somewhere else. Some came 60,000 years ago, some came 6 years ago. But we have built a magnificent multicultural society where we aspire for the best for our people. Now, the fact that we have a large group of people who are living very much so in the Northern Territory and in North Queensland and North Western Australia who need that attention, this outcome is not going to come from the Voice.